everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what messages you need to receive for the next 2 years. Okay, so of course these are going to be in the form of what blessings are coming and along with what changes are coming, and little bit of guidance as to what you can do to make the next 2 years beautiful for you. Of course, you have 3 piles in front of you, so please make sure you pick one according to whatever speaks to you most. And of course, if you're not able to make a choice on the feathers or the images, you absolutely have your plates to assist you. I'll give you some time when it comes to selection, and then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you selected, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 2 years. So let's take a look at what is coming through. And for you, the biggest blessing that is coming in your life, pile 1, is a gift of mindfulness. See, what may be happening over the course of the next 2 years is you're becoming very, very present oriented. Like, I feel moving forward, you'll not so much worry about your future, you'll not so much worry about your past, but you're going to be living in the present moment, making the best of today. And see, when an individual is mindful, completely living in reality today, then their future becomes blessed because they're not holding on to the baggage of the past, and automatically, when you release the baggage of the past, you make the most of today, your future self is taken care of. So that is like a big blessing when it comes to your life. Of course, we're going to be taking to see your tarot. Okay, promising. You have 3 of cups, you have 8 of wands, you have the Hierophant, and you have 3 of pentacles as well. Now, first of all, let me tell you this: some things are happening that are going to be making you supremely happy, okay? And I feel like there is a certain celebration coming your way. For few people, this could actually be in the form of maybe a commitment, probably an engagement or marriage, or for a couple of you who are probably already married, it could be in the form of doing well at work. But celebrations are in order for you is what is coming forth. Let me tell you this: the next 2 years are going to be very busy for you, okay? You're going to be very occupied with probably your work, your social life, your family life. It's like you have a bit of everything going for you. For a couple of people, the possibility of moving house or probably the possibility of moving city or town is also there, because this fast movement is what I'm seeing here. Of course, career wise, you're going to be very busy. Lot of new responsibilities are now being placed on your shoulder, and you're very equipped to carry on those responsibilities is what I'm seeing here. One thing that is happening for you is you're becoming far more traditional when it comes to your approach. So in the past, if you've been known to take couple of risks, that risk taking appetite is sort of out of the door, and you're doing things that have to be done well, or the way that have traditionally been done, you're probably going more in that direction than the risk taking appetite, okay? I also feel like moving forward, you may find yourself a mentor or a teacher to guide you. Now, this could be, if you are already at work, you may find somebody is more than willing to assist you to help you do a job better. Or even in your personal life, you may feel like there is an elder guiding you to become the best person that you can be when it comes to your life. Remember this: relationship wise, there is a huge amount of development coming here because of a personal change when it comes to you. Remember, I told you you're no longer carrying baggages, and maybe because you're no longer carrying baggages, your personal life thrives as a result of this, okay? You're harmonizing your relationships, things that were previously not well, or maybe if you've had like a couple of arguments here and there, those are going to be resolving for you as well. When it comes to your work situation, remember your responsibilities are on the rise. But once again, you're going to be finding people who are probably like-minded, or probably, who enjoy doing work as much as you do. Your teamwork is going to be much more beneficial for you is also coming forth. And in fact, you're going to be getting a lot of help and assistance from your colleagues. So in fact, a lot of blessings are coming in your direction because a personal change is upon you is what is coming forth. One area which is going to be most important for you, and I'm talking about most important, is your spiritual life. Because in the upcoming 2 years, I feel like you will be affiliated with probably one spiritual group or a specific spiritual teaching, which will sort of lead to that, forward movement when it comes to you. Lot of spiritual growth is happening, and in fact the possibility that now you yourself can lead people towards spirituality and growth is also very likely for you. Once again, there is a possibility for a couple of you that you may move overseas, or you may like travel overseas for work for a specific time, but certain overseas trips are also what I'm finding for you over the next 2 years. Now let's take a look. Sometimes what may happen is you may move into an unknown path. So maybe the things that you're doing right now and the things that you're doing in the future are going to be very, very different. Or you may take a road less traveled, like things that you've not done previously, or jobs that you've not done previously, maybe something that you're entering into. So a little bit of shift career wise is also possible. Okay, a new job is also possible when it comes to you. Now, interestingly, there is also this purification happening. So, for a couple of you, you may be downsizing what you own, or maybe you'll realize that certain things that you're carrying with you no longer belong, and you probably give things away to a couple of you. But there is a certain sense of purification happening. Of course, this can be internal purification too, and as a result, you're evolving as an individual. Okay, but once again, let me tell you this: change of residence, if that is something you are intending, is a definite possibility for you. And then it may be that you're moving to a place that you don't know much of. Okay, an unknown territory, very, very likely. Now, the most beautiful blessing that is coming into your life is on your love life as well. Now, one thing that you have to know is you have to accept happiness and good fortune. See, what may be happening is, especially when it comes to your love life, especially if you're single, somebody likes you. Okay, I'm really getting this clearly. Maybe this can be in the form of secret admirer, or this may be in the form of a proposal coming your way. Okay, and you then are going to be like, should I accept this? Should I not accept this? So it's like happiness is coming your way, good fortune is coming your way. Now it is going to be your choice whether you accept it or not. Okay, so this is a certain kind of choice with regards to your romantic life is coming through. And let me tell you, this is going to be something that you did not expect. So unexpected blessings coming in your love life and your family life is something that I'm seeing for you. Over the next 2 years, one thing that you have to monitor, however, is your health. See, I don't see anything wrong right now, but what is necessary for you is to take care of your diet. So if you're the kind of people who are like not careful about what you eat, when you eat, you may have to be a little careful. Please make sure over the next 2 years you make detoxification a priority for you. So if you can go the way of Ayurveda, that will be beneficial, but your health needs to be monitored. Okay, food, what you drink, what time you eat, what time you sleep, because if you don't take care of health, then healthcare issues may pop up for you. Please take this seriously, because I'm already giving you this message like 2 years back. So please work on this so that your future self will thank you for it. Now, increased prosperity is also likely for you, and increased prosperity by doing something that you've not done is also likely. See, what is happening is you're not changing your approach towards things. The way you do things is something that you're already going to be doing, but newer areas may open up for you when it comes to earning money. But prosperity regardless is coming forth, and prosperity with renewed responsibilities is also possible. So maybe for a couple of you it could be in the form of a promotion along with extra responsibilities. Okay, that may be possible when it comes to you. One thing that you have to be careful of is fear. See, sometimes what happens is we let our fear get the best of us. So then you have to know that there is nothing to fear, because what happens is, because of maybe certain past experiences, in certain cases, I see this as 1 or 2 instances. Okay, this is not going to be your everyday thought process, but sometimes it may crop up, and you just need to know that there is nothing for you to fear. Even when it comes to taking the path unknown, there is nothing to fear. You're safe. Okay, you just need to know that you're safe, and whenever you need help, that help and assistance will be provided for you. And when it comes to your spiritual life, the thing that is going to help you most to proceed when it comes to life is chanting. See, meditation may form like 10% of what you do, but you know that 90% focus has to be on chanting. And select any name of God, whichever you can. And if you have like a spiritual master, then taking a mantra from a spiritual master may be of assistance to you. And for a particular few of you, finding a guru may be possible because of your affiliation with a specific spiritual organization. Yeah, so that is what you can expect over the next 2 years. Of course, I'll give you your tea leaf cards to see what clarity is coming through. A news is on the way. Now remember, you're going to be receiving some kind of news. This could be in the form of a letter, email, or some communication. But 2 years into the future, certain news is coming your way. Someone you know is undependable and unsincere. So one thing that you have to be careful of is who you trust. Please make sure you're not blind when it comes to your trust. Of course, this open person that you already are, but when it comes to trust, don't give it to just about anybody. Test them first and only then give your, complete and utmost dedication to this person. Affairs with your family. Once again, your family life is going to be important, remember. And I told you, for a couple of people, you may be in the process of expanding your family, either through marriage or through, kids. That possibility is also there. But family tree, your parents, your extended family members are also going to be important over the next 2 years. Okay, look at this. This is like a repeated message. So once again, it is about your family. So an increased amount of importance in your life is also going to be about your family. Maybe you're building a family, or you're probably getting closer to your family is also possible. One thing that is important for you to understand is when it comes to your family affairs, you have to learn how to be patient. Okay, a little bit of patience and little bit of being a witness is important. See, because of seahorse, if you've seen a seahorse, it's stagnant. They're not impulsive. They don't react immediately. So please make sure when it comes to your affairs of your family too, you're a little bit patient. Very important. Yes, because likely somebody is going to be behaving stupidly. So once again, when everything goes right, somebody has to be stupid, right? There has to be this one person. So maybe your patience will be needed with somebody with your family, okay? So then that is required out of you. You've already been warned. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening. Okay, now you already had the card of paths unknown. So this really makes sense, right? So new opportunities are going to be coming your way, which will lead you to unknown territories, sometimes foreign territories, new towns, new cities. Possibilities are also there when it comes to you, but that possibility is on the way. A birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Remember, family matters are already important, but for a couple of you, you may be in the process of building your own business or building your own independent practice. And one more, karma. What you reap, you will reap what you've sown. So once again, you have to be careful about what karma you do in the present moment. See, what happens is, what we sow today is what we reap tomorrow. So be careful about your karmas today so that you can reap nothing but the best things in the future. I'll give you messages from Sai Baba. And it is raining, okay? So little raindrops are like constantly coming in and I can't control them. Saburi, of course, you have to be patient. Remember, I told you, especially with little bit of family affairs, you have to be patient. So, that's something that needs your attention. And what is Sai telling you? You have to. A flow with life. Once again, remember this. Don't try to force things when it comes to your life, okay? Remember, everything that happens has to be happening organically, and which is why the blessing is on your day as well. Do the best you can every single day. Do the best you can in every single moment and you'll be fine. Okay, just live in the moment. Once again, it is coming as a blessing, so you're already lucky, but flow with life and love your true self. See, the most important thing for you to remember is you have to make sure that you love yourself. Don't wait for anybody else to give you a pat on the back or to give you the love that you seek, because when you love your true self, that is enough, and the divine loves you already. Yeah, so don't look for love outside, seek it within yourself first. And desire. Once again, you have to communicate your desires to Sai. or to the higher power so that they can manifest when it comes to your life. And last one is dedicate to Sai. So please make sure any problems, or anything that you feel like you cannot take care of, you dedicate to Sai so that Sai can, interfere or intervene for you to make sure that your life becomes easier and the flow continues for you. But overall, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 2 years. And as I've wrapped this up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the blessings that are coming your way in the next 2 years. Okay, now remember, it is raining in the background, so and since I'm sitting so close to the window, the possibility that certain raindrops may come in is also there, so enjoy them if you enjoy the rain. Now, remember this, the biggest blessing that is coming in your life over the next 2 years is the blessing of a journey. So the possibility that travel is going to be very frequent for you is there. The possibility that you may go on a long-term journey, a long-term trip, or for a couple of you, change your residence is absolutely strong. Remember, regardless of what the journey is likely to bring a blessing into your life. Alright, so of course, we'll take a look at your tarot to see what messages are coming through. You have Page of Swords, Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and you have Ten of Pentacles. Alright then. Let me tell you this, the future looks A-okay when it comes to you, pile 2. Now, what is happening is, first of all, your mind is like becoming your best friend. You're very curious about life. You're curious about the various ways in which you can explore your life. You're in fact going to become very adventurous in the next 2 years, okay? You want to try different things. You want to, experience life to the fullest is the message that I'm getting here. Now, what may happen is, you may also find yourself busy when it comes to multiple things. A lot of interests are going to be showing up. You may pick up new hobbies and you're going to be busy with that. A very active social life is what I'm seeing for you. So maybe you will be invited to a lot of parties, to a lot of get-togethers, friend circle being really, really huge for you. The possibility is there as well. But I also see a lifestyle upgrade for you. So money, first of all, let me tell you, is very strong for you. So financial well-being, financial abundance is in fact indicated. But along with that, I feel like, you're also spending things on luxury items, vintage clothing that makes you feel good, and clothing that supports your image in front of others is very, very likely for you, okay? Once again, your family life is really thriving. The possibility that, there is going to be a greater amount of harmony with family is also there. And this is not just, you and one family member or two family members. This is like generational family members being happy together and really thriving is what is coming through. When it comes to your career, I feel like you're getting a boost in certain cases. Now, the possibility that you will receive an upgrade at work or your responsibilities will increase, but pat on the back or, people recognizing your talent, people recognizing your worth, that is also there. For a couple of you, in fact, I'll not be surprised if you go famous, because a little bit of fame along with your work is also coming naturally when it comes to you. Now, interestingly, leadership is also something that is coming forth. The possibility that you yourself are going to be in charge of situations. You'll not wait for somebody else to do something first. You're going to be taking the first step. You're going to be the leader and wait for others to follow you, That is a message that is coming through very strongly when it comes to you. Now, there is also a lot of support coming in terms of your life, okay? So support when it comes to work is very strong, and in fact one person is going to become like a champion for you. Like, even if nobody has your back, this person has your back, okay? So this kind of support system is emerging very, very strong when it comes to your life. But along with that, the next 2 years will also see you grow as a human being tremendously. You will learn a lot. You learn from your experiences a lot, and a lot from your mistakes is also coming through. So at a personal level, growth is also indicated for you. Once again, remember, growth through travel is also indicated when it comes to certain people. Now, one thing that is going to be very important for you over the next 2 years is your well-being. So possibility you're going to be, giving extra like care to your well-being, to your personal well-being, to your mental well-being is also there. You will sort of live a balanced life. Okay, that is what I'm getting. I don't feel like one area is going to be more important than the rest. Everything is given importance as to what is due to it. Okay, so your well-being, your mental well-being is also an area which you're giving lot of importance to. Now, one thing what you have to understand is, if you have certain intentions for yourself, please make sure you're taking action towards it. Because sometimes what may happen is, because your mind is curious, you'll make a lot of plans, then working on those plans or actually putting those plans to action may be a little bit tricky. So please make sure you remember this message that time. If you have intention, you have to act on it. If you've taken up a job, you have to follow through with it. Okay, because following through may sort of be a little bit problem for you, is what is coming through. But take steps towards whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Now, when it comes to your spiritual life, the greatest benefit that you will receive is through meditation. It is not chanting that will help you, it is not any other spiritual practice, but if you meditate consciously every single day, even if it is starting from 2 minutes, it will help you a great deal spiritually. What will happen is, as a human being, you'll settle down, your root chakra will be grounded, and when your root chakra is grounded, you're very stable, you're very, very calm and confident. Then you'll be able to connect to the higher realms beautifully. And remember, I don't know if you've seen my previous video by angels, the message has already been clear that a lot of understanding regarding the spiritual realm is going to be opening up for you. So once again, that happens only through meditation. So then it is just the most obvious thing to come up. Remember, for a couple of you, the possibility that you're going to be starting something new. This can be a personal business, this could be your own practice, or this could be maybe the start of a new job is also there. And especially for some of you who've been wanting to have their own family, or who've been planning to have a family for a very long time, I mean in the form of children, the possibility for that is also there. Yeah, so children are on the cards for people who are praying for them. Now, of course, I'm going to be giving you your tea leaf cards to see what extra messages are coming through. Happiness. Okay, so clearly happiness is on the way when it comes to you. And remember this, when it comes to your family affairs especially, there is a greater amount of happiness and satisfaction coming through. An exciting event, so maybe you're going to be attending an exciting event, or an exciting event may happen when it comes to life, that is also there. What is this? Opportunities are waiting for you. So you may discover that certain new doors are opening up for you, certain doors that were not available before. So once again, if you want to start your own business, the possibility that the opportunities will show up for that, or opportunities for expanding your business, that may also be there for you. But remember, these may come up unexpectedly when you were least expecting it. Okay, that's what's happening. And keep your life in balance. Once again, remember, it is like maintaining harmony. And of course, with the message of well-being coming through, I feel like you're going to be able to manage this beautifully, because you're giving equal priority to everything that is going on in your life. Okay, seek out information that will help you. See, what may happen is, there are certain things when it comes to life in the next 2 years that you may find that you don't have information about. So maybe if you want to start your business, you don't have all the information that you need, and then you may have to hire an expert to give you the expertise that you don't have, or to give you that extra information. But something you may not have clarity about, and you have to seek expert assistance to get it. Money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. So money is coming through external sources. So maybe this is through family, or this is through some investment decisions that you took in the past, but either way, money is coming strong. Now, your relationship with a man is going to be important. Yeah, so maybe this is going to be a man that you work with, or of course your family member. That possibility is there as well. And because you also have the 10 of Pentacles, for a couple of you, marriage is on the cards. Your marriage, or if you're a man yourself, maybe you'll meet the future wife for you through a man. That possibility is there. Could be your best friend maybe, and the most difficult part of the situation is over. So right now, wherever you are in your life, I feel like you're moving out of difficult situations, and as you move forward in time, of course, since you're growing tremendously, things are really going into the better zone. Because anyway, your tarot card was beautiful, and let me tell you this, if you sort of shift to another country, city, or change your location slightly, your luck will improve dramatically. Okay, that's a message for you. Now, of course, I'm going to be giving you messages through Sai Baba. When it comes to your spiritual life, the fact for you is you have to make sure that when you have a guru, or if you have an ascended master that you believe in, like Sai Baba, you trust in them. Because just having an ascended master is not enough. Following their guidance, following whatever they are telling you to do, and having faith that they're going to be helping you no matter what, has to be there. Okay, because it is the faith that actually builds that relationship, is what is coming forth. Once again, along with personal growth, you also have spiritual growth. Once again, remember I told you, you're going to be growing a lot. Please, if you've not watched my video on angel messages, you need to watch it, because I feel like that is like sort of hinting at what is going to be happening for you in the course of the next 2 years. And perseverance, of course, you have to keep going. Remember this, you are a long-term prayer, so for you it is like little things will keep building up, that is going to be huge when it comes to the future. See, sometimes what happens is, for you, Paltu, you may feel like you just want to reach the destination quickly, but the greatest lessons that you learn and the greatest kind of growth that you will receive is through the journey. Okay, so enjoy the journey, that is the most important thing for you, and keep going when it comes to your path. And faith is the most important thing for you. Once again, faith in your guru and faith in whatever it is that you're doing, faith in your dreams are the most important when it comes to you. Okay, but overall, these are the messages that you need to receive, pile 2, for the next 2 years. So overall, this is what is happening, and of course, as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but my best wishes and prayers. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 2 years. So first of all, we're going to be taking a look at what blessing is coming through for you. And in the next 2 years, the biggest blessing that is coming in your life is a blessing of support. Whenever in your life you feel like you need help, you need assistance, or you need somebody to support you, that support group is something that I'm seeing very strong. Okay, and it's like support from somebody you did not expect you'll get support from. Okay, unexpected support is what is coming your way as a blessing. What a beautiful blessing it is at that. Of course, we'll take a look at your tarot, and there's so much more. Okay, Chariot, you have Justice. Oh wow, you have 3 major arcana. So let me tell you, the next 2 years are actually going to be life changing for you if you do things right. Because what will happen is, the progress that you make is going to be very quick. Very quick. In fact, your progress will surprise you, is what is coming forth. Okay, there is a lot of forward movement, or travel, and frequent travel may be on the cards for you. And in fact, for a couple of you, you may actually buy a new car or a new vehicle, that is indicated. In fact, for a couple of you, you may actually understand that finally life is being fair to you. Of course, this could be like you're going to be getting out of a phase of Saturn, or Saturn is very benevolent when it comes to your chart. Okay, so take a look at your chart, and you will actually find that planets are more aligned in your support in the next 2 years, because I feel like these are karmic blessings coming in your direction. Now, signing important documents, this could be documents relating to a house, documents relating to a property, or maybe a new contract at work is also possible. But remember something, anytime you're signing a document, you are checking it through, because documentation always need to be checked through and kept safe. So please make sure whatever documents you need right now are being carefully preserved, is what is coming through. Okay. And remember this, in the next 2 years, the life that you're leading is very heart-centered. So all of the choices that you're going to be making, they are going to be from the heart for you, and not so much from the mind, but the mind is okay with it, because you're very clear. You're clear about your priorities, you're clear about where you want to go, and you're very clear about what you want to do. And anytime a person comes into that kind of clarity, life is just, becomes easier for them. Because it is when your thinking gets muddle headed, that is when things go for a toss when it comes to you. The possibility that for a couple of you may meet the person that you've been waiting for is also there, and for a couple of you, again, marriage with that individual is very, very likely. Let me tell you, for a couple of people, okay, this may happen for a few, but the person that you're probably going to be in a relationship with may be from a different city, from a different culture, from a different country. Okay, that is there, and you meet this person and you're like, oh, this is great, it's really working out. Because I see a lot of potential in this match is what is coming through. Of course, friendship is going to be a strong element when it comes to your life, but few friends. I don't see this as, a huge friend circle. You may socialize with a lot, but this core friend circle will always remain when it comes to you. Now, your relationship with your family is going to be important, but more than that, it is your home that is going to be important. Okay, so maybe, like I mentioned, you are going to be in the process of buying your new house or creating a family for yourself, a family that you love, a family that you cherish, and a family that is, your heart and soul. That is what is coming forth for you. Again, children are likely, and multiple children at that are very likely. Okay, that is what is coming through. Okay, once again, the emphasis is on love, building family, building relationships, building a community. So love is huge when it comes to your life, and then getting support from your loved ones is also indicated. Your love life is something that is going to be an interesting area for you in the next 2 years. Remember this, when it comes to the next 2 years, you are born to lead, you're not born to follow. But being a leader is about being a peaceful leader in your sense. You don't have to force anybody to follow you. You have to remember that you have to be a peaceful warrior. And whatever struggles you go through, you make sure you don't voice it. See, 6 months, just vanish, do the best work, and emerge the winner. That is the kind of impression I'm getting here. So that, people are going to be like, how did this person even do that? That's the kind of impression that I'm really, really picking up out here. Now, materially, once again, there is a lot of prosperity coming when it comes to life. And also, what is going to be happening, when you're spending your money, you're probably going to spend a great amount of your money on your family. Okay, so the possibility that family expenses may be on the rise, but you're going to be able to meet them. Okay, that is what I'm seeing. But expenditure related to family is indicated. Yes, like I mentioned, your friendships are going to be important to you, and friendships that make you happy. Friendships that are like your heart and soul, people who are very close to you are also indicated. So friendship is there, and supportive friendships are also indicated. And I feel like these are new people. They're not in your life currently. Okay, that is the energy I'm picking up. One thing that you have to be very careful about is not to hold on to certain baggage. If certain things happen, you have to understand that letting go is something that is important. So what may happen is, little things happen and you hold on to them and you're like, I am not going to be letting this go, I'm not going to forgive this. Don't do that. Okay, remember this as my warning 2 years back. So please make sure, if anything is like irritating you, or somebody is trying to irritate you, you let it go and you live your best life peacefully. Once again, you're supposed to be a peaceful warrior is what is indicated. And abundance planning, remember, you already have money coming in strongly. Stress has to be on saving, investing, planning that for the future. Okay, so plan your abundance is very important. Of course, I'll also give you your tea leaf cards to see what's coming up next. You have this card of the sun, so happiness and well-being are indicated. So good news is on the way in the next 2 years, because sun is super positive. And caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. So no matter what the situation is for you right now, they're going to be changing and changing for the better. Yeah, that's what's happening. And a home, once again, remember, the attitude for you is more inclined towards home. Your family is going to be important, but for a couple of you, of course, you may be buying a property, investing in a new property, and making changes to your home or getting interiors done. That is also there when it comes to you. Announcement, you may find some announcement coming your way that time. A wedding announcement is very likely for a couple of you, so that may be happening. Oh, butterfly, oh wow. So within the next 2 years, you are emerging from a caterpillar into a butterfly. So you can imagine the kind of tremendous growth potential that is coming in your direction. Okay, your life is changing massively. Compliments from an admirer. Okay, now there is a certain admirer when it comes to your life, and once again I feel like your relationship with this admirer may proceed a great deal. And success, all right, once again caterpillar to a butterfly, success is strong when it comes to your life. And one more, a younger man, your dealings or relationship with a younger man are going to be very, very important. Of course, I'll give you messages from Baba to see what messages are coming through for your spiritual life. Duality, remember, two things may call to you, or two spiritual paths may call to you. Of course, you have to proceed according to your own liking, but remember, when it comes to duality, you can only go so far. In the end, you have to pick one thing so that your path becomes clearer. Okay, so you're going to be exploring your spiritual life in the next 2 years. Let go, remember, letting go is once again a strong message. So don't carry or hold on to resentments. If certain things happen, if you feel like some things are not according to your will, or some things are really irritating you, let them go, don't hold on. And it is in terms of your spiritual life, so don't hold on to resentments. Strong message. Be a lighthouse, remember, you are supposed to be a lighthouse. So your job is important not only when it comes to your life, but in terms of other people's life as well. You're supposed to be like a guide to other people. Okay, very important job spiritually. And celebrate, so you're going to be having a lot to celebrate about in the next 2 years, which is amazing. And forgiveness, absolutely perfect message. Let go, letting go. So forgiveness may be important for you in the next 2 years. So think about the kind of resentments you're holding right now. So if you don't let go of those resentments, chances are even in the next 2 years you'll probably still be holding on to them. And the message, since you're receiving this right now in the present moment, try every single day to let it go. So then what may happen is, at least in the course of the next 1 year, in the course of the next 2 years, you will be able to let it go completely. Yeah, but overall, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 2 years, and these are the beautiful blessings coming your way. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.